Welcome everyone, Mistaken Silence here, bringing you an extremely overdue Star Trek Fleet Command in-game tutorial. So it's been many months since the last time I made a video, and I know that I'm slack. I can't help it. Okay, that's a lie. I can help it. I just haven't made it a priority. Now, I've had many people message me saying, hey, when's the next video coming out? And I say, you know what, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get one out soon. Well, I lied, but here we are. We're working on one now. And, my goal is to try to do one of these weekly. I'm gonna make them a little bit shorter, maybe 5-6 minutes instead of 15 minutes or more. And I'm gonna cover just one topic instead of multiple topics. The hope is that with a more frequent release of content videos, I'll have a better opportunity at the chance of becoming a scopely endorsed Star Trek Fleet Command content creator. There are a lot of you who have sent extremely supportive messages to me, and for that I thank you so much. And, well, let's get right into it. So today I want to cover something that is probably more so geared towards level 34 and higher. Now, I know that some of you might be a little upset because generally I do try to gear my material towards those just starting out, or those maybe who have been playing for a little while, and perhaps you're not in an alliance that does a lot of educating their players, or maybe you just haven't had a lot of opportunities to check out other content creators. But as someone who's level 46, I often find myself grinding heavy traders or regular traders in a capital city. I've been spending a lot of time in Seoul, and you would be extremely surprised, I know I have been surprised, at the amount of higher level players who don't understand the difference when to use Chen versus Talon. So if you take a look at the image here, you'll notice that this is a level 49 Federation transport that you can find in Seoul. Most of you are familiar with this, whether you're using it for a hostile hunt or that really amazing Parabellum event that comes around not quite as often as it should. Now, most of you know that when you're grinding your standard transport ship, you're going to use your go-to crew, which is going to be your Pike, Moreau, and Chen. Or if you're lucky enough, you could be using your Picard, Beverly, Chen. The reason you're doing this is because Chen is reducing the amount of energy damage that you're taking. And most standard transport ships are going to be using energy-based weapons. So if you see here, you'll notice that this is a 49 transport, and I was able to clear one of these very easily using my Enterprise. Again, that's because this particular level 49, if you look at the website that CriminalRipper provides, stfc.space, and you were to look up a Federation transport, level 49 in Seoul, you're going to see that it has one weapon that uses energy-based damage. Now, if we take that same level of transport ship in Seoul, and we switch out Chen for Talon, who reduces the amount of kinetic damage received, then you're going to see a slightly different result. And by slightly, I mean you died. And the reason being is because that particular transport ship, like most transport ships that you're used to facing, uses an energy-based weapon. Now let's take that same Pike Moreau Chen setup that we used just a moment ago and try it out on a level 49 heavy Federation transport. Same level, level 49, same system. This is going to be in Seoul, but it's a heavy Federation transport. So what's the difference? The difference is that the heavy Federation transport uses a kinetic-based weapon instead of the energy-based weapon that you're used to on transports that you fought before. So basically, you're going to come out with the same result as when you use that Pike Moreau Talon setup against a regular transport. You'll notice that the Enterprise died a very sad and painful death, And the Heavy Federation transport, well, it pretty much stood tall with very little damage. Now for the magic combination. We're going to use the Pike Moreau Talon setup against this level 49 heavy transport that uses a kinetic-based weapon. And here you'll see that although it almost died, it still won against a level 49 Heavy Federation transport. And let's go back. If we take a look again, the difference is staggering. I mean, we didn't even get a quarter of health off the hull of this heavy transport ship using the Pike Moreau Chen setup. And yes, again, we did almost die, but we did manage to come out with a victory using the Pike Moreau Talon setup. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you very simple, very plain, when fighting a regular transport, you're going to use Pike Moreau Chen because they are energy based. And when you're fighting a heavy transport, whether it be Sol, Kronos, or Romulus, it doesn't matter. You're going to be using the Pike Moreau Talon setup because they are kinetic based. As simple as that. So don't be that level 44 player, because I've seen it, using your 10 million jellyfish to slam into a level 49 Heavy Federation transport only to die every single time because you're still using Pike Moreau Chen. Spread this around, let the people in your alliance know, and that way you can make the most out of every single opportunity you have in this game. Well, that wraps things up for this particular episode. If you enjoyed what you watched, or if you felt like you got something from it and it's going to help your gameplay going forward, please make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're not already doing so, please subscribe to this channel and make sure to tell all of the players that you play with on a daily basis about this channel and share this information whenever you can. Thank you again for all the amazing comments that you've given me and all the support that you've shown for this channel and for what I do. And last but not least, we say it every single video, but please remember to shield, because as we say in the game, it's either shield or share.